Alright, hi, welcome to the playtest of Going My Way. So in this game, it's actually really interesting because it seems like there's all odds are against you. So essentially you play as a train conductor, but there's actually a sleep or insomnia pandemic, so no one can actually sleep in this game. So you have to combat sleep deprivation in this game. The train that you're on is actually stuck in an endless night blizzard, and, well, you're in a time loop as well. And to make matters worse, not all your passengers are human. They can be something that can be called a wanderer, which means that they can mimic human behavior and all that stuff. And, well, they're just gonna straight up murk your passengers, which is great. So, yeah, it's an awfully hopeful game. But yeah, without further ado, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with the playtest of Going My Way. I really like how the G is sort of meant to mirror the question mark. What? Okay, don't panic. I need to find whatever's ringing. Okay, it's not here. But yeah, it like the logo, I mean. Also, before... Okay, it's right here. Coffee. This can wait. No, it can't. Okay, so it's probably like... Okay, no, okay. Here? Read the telegram from NN. Also, when I booted up this game, the screen tearing was so bad. I need to like close the game and restart the game a couple of times before I was even able to like change the settings to turn off VSync. It was pretty bad. Well, of course it is a playtest, so that's probably why I can have a couple of hiccups here and there. To the conductor of train number 667. Oh, one number off. Wonderful. Congratulations on your appointment as the conductor aboard train number 667. Conductor duties: greet passengers at the station, collect their tokens, seat passengers according to the train layout, make tea and speak with the passengers, complete the feeding process. Why are you calling it like that? Using the train layout, clean the train car. Repeat. Directive: due to the ongoing epidemic, all passengers are to be monitored with increased vigilance. Wanderers may be hiding among them, draining people dry. They can be identified by inconsistencies, strange behavior, and illogical speech patterns. Okay then. It can wait a little longer. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait là? Oh, it auto stops. Greet the passengers at the station. Okay. Wait, it's probably here, right? Yeah, boy. Hola. Hello there. Oh, dude, are you guys... guys, come on, at least, like, walk up here. Oh my god, bro. Unbelievable. Oh goodness, I'm all out of breath. I thought I was gonna miss it. I had a whole mishap with my luggage today. I truly thought I wouldn't make it in time. Your token... Oh, that's... Okay. So please do click to continue rather than having it be on a timer. Unless they're planning on adding voice acting. But still, like, they should have a click to continue option. Here you go, sweetheart. Thanks. Wait, it is click to continue. Then why did it continue without... What? I didn't press anything that time. What the heck? Cool, thanks. Chihuahua food. Ah, okay. Hope your train's got power outlets. Cool. Here goes the train, finally getting out this middle nowhere dump. Where do we have personal tokens? Bonjour, my good man. Why do you speak like that? See the passengers using the table in the cabin. Okay. Why is there a mysterious trash back there? I don't like that. Okay, so. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait là? Passenger seating memo. Before departure, all passengers must be seated in their assigned places. To see a passenger, place their token on their corresponding seat in the train car. Passenger behavior can be influenced by those seated nearby. It's important to consider passenger adjacency when arranged seating. I think this guy kind of sucks. I think these tech nerds can go together. Right? You two tech nerds can go together. You can be alone. You kind of suck, so here. Okay. What's that? Yeah, I don't know what you just said. Okay. You look like you haven't... well, I guess it makes sense. If they haven't slept. I need some tea. Excuse me, could you bring me some tea? Oh, right, I need tea. Hee hee. A cup of hot tea encourages conversation. Black tea, ordinary strong tea with no special properties. Talkative tea. After 1 cup of this tea, the passenger will stop hiding their thoughts and will answer all your questions. Protective tea. Tea? Why am I speaking like this? Thou shalt not passeth. Something like that. What the heck? Passengers will be unable to harm this passenger until the next station. The wanderers. I'm so literate. Tranquilizing tea calms the passenger. They can do no harm to anyone until the next station. The number of cups is limited until arrival at the next station. The number of additives is limited for the duration of the trip. I'll do... number of cups. Okay. Oh, so I only have 4 because I only have 4. I see. Let me get some black tea then. For hold up. For Miss over here. Oh, you're here. Nice and warm. Oh, dearie, thank you kindly. A nice cup of tea would really hit the spot right now. Where are you traveling to the city for? I'm going to make my dream come true. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to be a ballerina. And you know how girls are, always loving all things delicate and graceful. I remember watching those ballerinas with my mama. Hearing them sing, my chest would ache so bad for wanting to be just like them. And what a lovely voice I've got too. Maybe I'll make it after all. Well, is that salami? Well, wish you the best then. Oh, I thought we'd get all the dialogue options, but you only get 1, which is kind of a bummer. Alright. Let's do a talkative tea then. Oh, so we only get... Oh, I see. You guys look like you guys will kill each other, so I'm not gonna... You know what? Alright, Subway Surfer knockoff. Let's see what you're talking about. Drink it before it gets cold. Selden, okay? Got your luggage sorted already? Happy about the trip? Yeah, obviously. Been wanting to get out of that village forever. What kind of future even exists there? I was kind of trying to find myself, you know? Before all this hell started, I worked as an entertainer for kids. Thought it'd be fun. Yeah, it didn't really work out, though. I quit after, like, a month. Then I got into making coffee. It was actually pretty cool at first. Specialty coffee and all that. It's pretty cool. Then all this weird stuff started happening, and management kept whining about low profits and crap. Boss seriously had 0 boundaries too. Snapped at me once even. Like, what the hell? Who does that? And where were the profits even supposed to come from? People don't care about coffee right now. So, yeah, I quit again. It was getting boring anyway, and honestly, it's just not my thing. Now I'm hoping I can find something in the city. Oh wait, I can. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Not exactly luxury, but whatever. There's just so much crap going on right now. I'm good with basically anything. Main thing is getting to the city. You know, all this panic everywhere too. Ugh, so annoying. Feels like there's less panic in the city though. Maybe they even got internet there. Because without it, I'm seriously useless. So the other day, right, I'm just going to get coffee, hoping I can still find somewhere. And I see this protest. It was just standing around the square yelling stuff. Like, what's even the point? Nothing's gonna change anyway. Cynical. But not true. Not false, actually. Right now, you gotta figure out how to survive in these new conditions. I don't know why I'm changing his accent every single time. And think about your loved ones, too, obviously. If I don't look out for them and myself, who will? Not wrong. I barely brought anything with me. Oh, I didn't really have time for that. I was basically camping out at the station trying to snag cheap tokens for this train. Went to the ticket office every day. You don't want to overpay, you know. My parents are super into that kind of thing, though. Just wasting money on random garbage. Back when TV still worked, my mom watched those home shopping channels all day. Oh my god, dude, you're just like me. Just like me for real. My mom buys so much random garbage, plastic, Temu stuff. I almost swore, but like, it's, oh my god. Where does she even find these things? They don't even work well. But she just has so many trinkets and gizmos and they don't work. I'm like, what the hell? Oh yeah, she ordered all kinds of weird crap from there. That generation's got so many weird habits, honestly. I love my folks and all, but no way I want to live like them. Anyway, once I finally got a token, there was no time to pack, or else somebody else would have bought it first. So all I got with me is my phone. Thought maybe I'd at least get some internet way, but apparently not. I'm butchering these lines right now. Oh, what the balls? Okay, I'm butchering these voice lines, bro. Oh, wait, I can track with the... Sick. Oh, look at that. I love being on a time loop. Okay, so I gotta bring you more tea. Okay. More black tea then. Okay. Oh, actually, I'll give the bonjour then. Mr. Bonjour. Settled in already? Didn't forget your luggage, did you? Have you noticed anything unusual? Oh, certainly not. I'm not bringing along a pot containing a marvelous flower. We share a very special bond, you see. Once, while performing Bach's... I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm sorry. Batch. No, that's not it. I'm gonna butcher this so badly. Hee hee. Requiem on the piano. The flower raises its leaf as if applauding. That is true. I think there was a couple of studies that actually show that music actually influenced sort of plant growth and all that stuff. But I'm going to need to read more about it. I'm not too into, you know, that side of science and stuff like that. Not that I'm into science in general, because I'm too stupid for it, but, you know, always be learning. It was a moment of true aesthetic communion. The flower felt the depth of music, understood the grandeur of the... I don't know why I said that in half in English, half in French, of the moment, and recognized me as its creator. Such a delicate creation of nature, unlike certain people. Oh, if only you knew, dear conductor, how dreadfully ungrateful audiences can be. I once unveiled one of my paintings in an exhibition, a masterpiece I might add. I stood beside it, awaiting admiration, applause, recognition, and the people simply walked past. One man called my work meaningless scribbles, and another woman claimed it looked like wallpaper. Excuse me. Oh, okay then. I don't know why it repeats that same thing. What's happening? Oh, he became friggin' Van Helsing. Carry out the feeding process using the table in the cabin. What? Why the jump scare noise? Using the table in the cabin. Oh, okay then. This is called the feeding. Are you supposed to feed a living person to the train? What? Due to the train's engineering design, the conductor is required to provide one passenger in order to proceed with the journey. This procedure is mandatory. Responsibility for a decision rests solely with the conductor. What the frick? What the hell? Dude, what the balls? Oh my god, dude, this game just keeps getting worse and worse, dude. Oh no. I didn't even get to talk to everyone. Jeez, okay. Alright, well, I didn't talk to you, and honestly, you seem kind of rude, so. Wait, but then he's gone. Why is he gone? What the? Wait, why did they both go? Alright, do we what? I need to find a broom. What? Mekamasa? Oh, because there's a wanderer around here. There's a wanderer. Someone. Oh my god. Someone drained them dry. Oh, mon dieu. Ah, man. Okay. Okay, so I know one of you two are the wanderer. Hey, what happened to have any blood stains around here somewhere? Then again. Oh, also. Draining them dry. What is this? The freaking common writer Phi's Orphanox. Damn, this broom. Magic. How do I... Oh. Cool. Okay. Hey, so ignore the fact that we start with 4 passengers and we left with 2. We're left with 2. Hey, broski. So you guys might be sacrificed. And now Miss Pool. I don't think I should read that. Yeah, I don't like you. Well, finally, thought never get served. You people did this on purpose, making everyone nervous. Okay, well, I'm gonna hate reading your dialogue. I feel. Greetings, conductor. Oh, someone there. Greetings, conductor. Do you need a token? Oh, okay. I trust you because the cat likes you, and the cat's stripped out. So I'm gonna assume that you're cool. I hope. You better not disappoint me, cat lady. Look, animals have good instincts. So if the cat trusts her, I think that we should naturally, just do that, Okay. There we go. And, oh, really? That's locked. Alright, here, you can go with the annoying one. Nothing personal here. I think I'm so borked, man. Oh. A week without sleep, the world panics over a mysterious epidemic. Is this The Edge of Sleep by Markiplier? Sorry, no. For the past week, the world has been gripped by a mysterious insomnia epidemic. People are unable to sleep, reporting vivid hallucinations and escalating sense of dread. The cause remains a mystery. Amid this chaos, protests and riots have erupted in major cities. Widespread satellite system failures have only intensified the crisis. But what frightens people the most are the so-called wanderers. Anyone who encounters them vanishes without a trace. Well, there's dust, ash. Eyewitness accounts describe these beings as looking like doppelgangers of ordinary people, with only slight inconsistencies in their speech and behavior distinguishing them. The authorities remain silent on the matter, while the public is demanding answers. Inside the city's contrarium, spoken language sounds reversed, and yet somehow everyone still understands each other perfectly. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Protective tea. You know what? I will protective tea cat lady because I trust cat lady. You better not disappoint me, cat lady. Here's your tea. What brings you to the city? Cats aren't allowed on train. What do you think is happening? It's hard to say. People keep spraying different stories. The only thing I know for sure is that those wanderers are pathetic parasites. They kill indiscriminately. Reminds me of some of my former associates. That's low. Even Japanese yokai had motives. They're missing an O, but I assume the reason why the O doesn't appear is because they're using a font that doesn't support that specific accent. So usually in that instance, on things like Photoshop, I'm just using that as a example. But usually, if fonts don't support a certain character, they just place like a square. Or in this instance, I guess they just sort of just deleted it. But yeah, so I assume that O was supposed to have like a flat sort of accent on top of it, but the font doesn't have that. So yeah. Some kill for revenge, others because someone wandered into the territory. But these beings are no different from the very worst of humanity. Yeah, I don't trust you at all, bro. Okay then. Okay, broski. Okay, so we're only at 3. 3 teams every single time, which makes this a bit difficult. They plan a wire in the compartment. I'm not saying a word. Okay then. Not now, alright? Fine. Jesus. Here's your tea. Where's your luggage? Aren't you afraid to travel alone? Oh, there's a whole story with my luggage. I was packing myself some food for the road at my little butcher shop, then looked over and would you believe it? A pig carcass snatched my luggage and ran off with it. I ran after it, yelling, "Stop! Stop right there! Give it back, you shameless thing!" And that darn thing didn't even look back, just kept dragging it along. Thought that carcass was my friend, but look at her now, that little snout-faced thief. Yeah, I don't think that's... Wait, hold on, where's my... how do I open the journal? Hold up. Oh, there it is. Observation log. It's J for... Oh, J for journal, of course. You're gonna become a... It says a pig carcass. Yeah, I think that's pretty questionable. Yeah, well, he's dead, so... He's dead. Cycle 1, of course, that's the... No, wait, no, he's fine. I don't know, actually. Hates wanderers. I think she's chill. I think he's chill. I like he's too Gen Z coded to not be human, but she... A pig carcass. A pig carcass is weird, dude. Can I erase the... I'm forced to have that. Unbelievable. Okay. That's all the people I interacted with, so that's gonna be fun. Okay. What brings you to the city? Going there to help however I can, you know, conductor. I grew up in a troubled family. I'd like to do as much as possible, as much good as possible before my time runs out. Funny, isn't it? People thought they were the highest form of life. Turns out there's always something higher waiting to put you in your place. Still, I can't say I feel sorry for us. Most people deserve this. The only ones I pity are the innocent, the ones with a clean conscience. Those, that's who I'm going to help. You bring me up. She's definitely... How am I supposed to get used to this? I'm not sure if I trust her. I didn't make these rules. And then no one's dead. So I'm gonna assume that she might not have been human. Huh. Okay. Yeah, because she did say the pig carcass. So I'm gonna assume that she's... Oh. Evil. Evil, I say. Evil. There you go. I mean, he's really weird. He can be a freak of nature for all we know, but, like, it's hard to tell. When can we restock the tea, I wonder? Anyone hiding in the corner? No? Okay. Only one passenger this time. I guess there's actually a limited cast. Oh. Oh, I'm tripping balls. Hey, you saw that too, right? Alright. Sorry, I'll get a thumbnail first. Thumbnails are important, okay? You understand. Not you as in like her, not like you as in the viewers. Hello. Can I get 1 minute of rest? Yeah, sure. Yeah, oh, that's cat food. I thought that was like a really weird chihuahua, but that's just a cat. Okay. Okay. There we go. Tranquilizing tea. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna leave. Because I think she's actually trustworthy. Okay, wait, no. Oh, I need a black tea that first. I thought that we would have tea restocks every single station, but I guess not. Okay. I'm just dumb. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's interact with you first. For tea? Have you settled in? Did you bring anything to eat? What do you make of everything that's happening? I see it as a misunderstanding that can be resolved. What irritates me more are the rumors. They spread chaos, and despite everything being under control. I remember when it all began, people started vanishing from one village. Naturally, we took immediate action to address the situation. I personally drafted the precautionary guidelines, submitted reports to higher-ups, and compiled a spreadsheet of the missing persons. Of course, all that took time, but proper structured documentation is absolutely essential. In the end, the village had to be evacuated, though people still complained that we arrived too late and many had already vanished. My coworkers and I did everything possible, and most importantly, we followed all official procedures strictly. Oh my god, bro. He's definitely clean. What about you? I brought pigeon breast. In my professional opinion, is the healthiest food imaginable. Before all this madness begun, my colleagues and I were seriously discussing a bill that we required eating it at least 3 times a month. I already prepared all the paperwork. There were opponents naturally claiming the government would interfere with what people eat. But it's for their own good, surely you agree. By the way, while I was cooking, I saw hooded cultists outside my window again, laying out their dolls and staring at me so intently. I believe they were doing it deliberately, trying to send me some sort of message, but that's quite alright. I'll be filing a complaint with the Supreme Department. She's really weird. Here's a tea. Have you settled in? Yes, thank you. If only you knew how exhausted I am. There's been so much work lately, some of it quite unusual. For instance, I'm traveling to city to attend a symposium. Is that how you pronounce it? For conspiracy theory enthusiasts. Imagine that! A serious woman like me, who's studied for years, going to listen to people who wear tinfoil hats. Though I suppose I shouldn't complain. People had it much worse during the Fourth All-Encompassing War, and yet they endured and invented so many remarkable things afterwards. They abolished paper money, introduced fingernail payments. Truly ingenious. Can you imagine if we all still worked for little scraps of paper? Besides, there is one advantage to this trip. Afterward, I'll be attending a meeting with the leader himself, where the leader himself will be present. Can you imagine? Such an honor. I've worked toward this for many years. Okay then. Yeah, I think she's definitely weird. She's definitely weird. I think you're good. Yeah, she's weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough information about you. Nothing personal, kid, mostly. Ish. Wait, no one's dead, right? No one's dead. Cool. Wonderful. Pigeon breast meat. I mean, I've eaten pigeon before. Right. It's just another bird. It's just poultry. Hey, yeah, so ignore the fact that your seatmate just got incinerated. Looks like a new fax came in. But yeah, so pigeon tastes good. Right? It's not bad. Not street pigeons, by the way. Like, there's many species of chickens. Oh my god. There's many species of pigeons, just like chickens. So no, we do not grab pigeons from the streets and eat them. Core trip requirements were partially fulfilled. Losses remain within the conditional acceptable range. Increased passenger supervision is recommended. Surviving passengers, 3 humans. Ooh, had to train 2 humans and 1 wanderer. Trained by humans. Okay. Cool. What's happening? Oh? Huh. Oh, it's a different telegram. Conductor, train number 667 has become trapped in a temporal spiral. Unlike a loop, each new cycle differs from the last. Preliminary reports suggest the spiral is linked to wanderer activity. Oh wow, so not only can they mimic humans, they can literally restart time to some degree. Remember, wait. Our objective is to find a way out of the repetitive cycle. Remember, wanderers are not confined to a single compartment. They can drink passengers who are nowhere near them. Pay attention to the passenger behavior. Remember, unusual behavior does not always mean the person before you is a wanderer. Ordinary people may act strangely due to stress, personality disorders, or the effects of prolonged insomnia. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this just clipping through. Oh, huh. Hold up. Scientists have determined that the pathology of the epidemic closely resembles the fatal familial insomnia. Several distinct stages of the illness have been identified. The first stage is marked by worsening insomnia and heightened stress levels. The second stage introduces psychotic symptoms, including hallucinations and paranoia. Individuals begin to experience what they describe as waking dreams. In the third stage, there's a significant decline in higher brain function and motor control. The first stage leads to dementia, followed by death. However, unlike fatal familial insomnia, this new disease progresses at a much faster rate. The average duration from onset to the terminal stage is approximately 2 weeks. Due to the shortage of food and labor, stores have stopped accepting the world's primary currency, fingernails. Wow, that's horrifying. But yeah, they got clean up this. They got clean up this at the top. All right, let's see who it is. It's a time loop this time, so yeah. Wait. Oh, we can compare. Oh, that makes it so much better. Okay. So I knew last time that she was odd. She was weird. She was awful last time. Wait, is she dead? Because I burnt her last time? Is she just permanently gone now? Huh. You never earned time for anything out here already. Sure, whatever, man. Weirdo. Looks like you're the conductor and you get the city. Hotel California. Why am I singing that? Train California. Wait. Okay then. They keep having like jump scare noises, but I never see what it's about. Also, I see Eternal Blizzard, and you see the power line. It's just like buried up like halfway through. Yep, Eternal Blizzard, and indeed. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use DT later on. Okay. I'm good. I have questions. That's the insomnia getting to me, obviously, but like, what? Why do they keep? Can you guys trigger the jump scares when I'm looking at them first? Jeez, okay. Drink it before it gets cold. How are you feeling? What are you bringing with you? Doesn't this all scare you? I brought a book, like a summary of human history. Just read the Fourth War recently. I barely remember what we learned about it at school. Get this train right here, the one with the special fuel, was invented back then. You know, to save resources and stuff, you get me? There wasn't enough firewood, so they started using bodies, and now they've launched it again because all this insane crap happening. And people didn't eat pigeons back in the day either. Crazy weird, right? My mom made them for every holiday. Wish it wasn't only on holidays, though. Everyday meals were always those dumb soups. I hate soup. Damn. Oh, okay, well, you're not it. I'm really curious if it carries over the behavior, I mean. Okay. Hold up. So she's permanently dead, right? Because there's no more... Oh, no. Is she permanently dead? And it's probably this guy only has that because... Okay. I'm smart. Go ahead and ask all your questions. I mean, you seem nervous about something. What do you make of everything that's happening? It's horrible what's going on. One of my coworkers from the SIS got arrested recently. Brilliant guy too. Instinct sharp as a dog's. They're afraid of him. Those bastards trying to shut it up. Turns them into organizing a protest because they don't want people hearing the truth. He'll be out of it though. We've known each other since childhood. Used to dream about becoming archaeologist. Wow, I can't. That's not a bit. I couldn't actually pronounce that. Archaeologists together, but life turned out differently. We stand guard over truth. Wait, they actually... Oh, I didn't even need tea for you. You seem nervous about something. But because I'm headed to a symposium, that's why. You get nervous too. It's the second biggest event of my life. First was in my article about genetically modified food in a magazine. They put genetically modified yeast in the beer? Saturates your gut microflora. They also added neurosuppressors, tiny nanoparticles. They build up into the body, suppress aggression and willpower centers, make people all beady and pathetic. This is killing me, bro. Lots of people are contaminated, honestly. Cat food, salted fish, but the beer is the worst offender. I would drink that filth. I'm fine to get it banned. You should definitely read my article. It'll open your eyes. And then no chance. Full protects you not from only all kinds of radiation, but also keep your head warm in weather like this. And my grandma always said I got a bright mind. I need to protect it. What's that smell in the station? It smells like somebody's eating disgusting fish. I hate fish. Next thing you know, you allow people to bring beer on board too. Total insanity. I don't think he's awful. I just think he's weird. Interesting. Here's your tea. How's the trip treating you? Horrible, tolerable, though I'm not willing to endure my conditions for the sake of the destination. My friends were commuting their way from the city. Not sure if you've heard of it. It's called Determinism 404. Together we discovered the names of God and created interfaces that let us apply this ancient knowledge in practice. What the hell? We gained access to satellites, the Hadron Collider. We can influence radio and magnetic waves. By utilizing specialized frameworks centered around the names of God, we can literally change the speed and composition of atoms. We're meeting up soon to celebrate the end of the whole world. We'll climb onto a rooftop, crack open some beers, and enjoy the collapse of this useless civilization with music playing in the background. Is he following me? I can't tell. I don't know if I trust you this time around. Like, the other guy was clearly a cultist, right? But like, that doesn't mean that he's a wanderer. He's just a cultist. How are you feeling? I mean, things are alright here, but the city's gonna be awesome. New life and all that. The guy from our gaming group lived there, and I'm finally gonna meet them in person. Though one of them hasn't been online for a long time. He stopped showing up even before the internet went down. It's kind of worrying. But I think I'll be fine. Well, he just got freaked out by everything going on, is hiding at the home like a hermit. I won't drag him out of there. My mom would have totally freaked out over news like that, like someone suddenly going off the grid. She'd instantly start going on about wanderers snatching people. But I think you gotta stay positive. There'll always be time to panic later. There's no point freaking out ahead of time. Better check first. Hold on, I'll read the telegram again. Wanderers are not confined. Pay attention. Remember, unusual behavior does something the person before you is a wanderer. Ordinary people may act strangely due to stress. Oh, this is hard because they all seem normal to some degree. Like, I know this guy's probably human, but is a cultist. I don't know if the change in personality counts as a weird thing. Hates soup, read about the war. Doesn't want to end up like his parents. Because there's no way a temporal cycle would just like, would change an entire person's personality, right? But I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I think it's just weird. But I think that you're just a cultist, you know? Alright, let's see. Well, no one's dead, so, you know. And I didn't use any of the specialty, so. Checks out. Checks out. I love that there's remains even though it's only ash. Alright, chop chop. Cat lady! Again? Oh. What the heck? What? Oh, okay. Also, just a small graphical thing, but the beam of light stayed there even after the UFO left. So that's just a small graphical thing that they should check up on. Oh, I thought you had like cat ears. I thought you became a cat boy. Hello. Okay, so there's no guarantee that each cycle they stay the same, which is really weird. So it looks like we're headed for the city together. That's really weird. You expect their personalities to stay somewhat the same. Huh. Hola. Wait, why did I say hola? Hello, Vision. Am I stupid? Why did I suddenly say that? Oh my stupid. Actually, moron. Okay. Okay. Sure. Why is 4 locked? I imagine 4 might start another time. Okay. So I assume wanderers attack every time, right? You're probably fine. You're probably fine. You're just really weird. Okay. Here's your tea. Oh, what will you do in the city? Do you find enough room for your luggage? Look unusual. First thing, I'm headed to the art gallery. They're exhibiting Van Gogh's The Starry Night there right now. I've dreamed of seeing it in person for ages. My fiancée will be waiting for me at the station. I'm usually quite a social butterfly. People tend to understand me almost instantly. But the story with my beloved turned out to be something truly special. We met in the old district late one evening. She was walking alone, and trailing behind her was a twitchy guy with a chilling ear-to-ear grin. I think he was a wanderer. You've heard of them, right? I couldn't just stand by. I walked up and started speaking confidently, like we'd known each other for ages. The stranger immediately turned around and walked away. I don't trust him. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust a guy who can yap a wanderer. How are you feeling? What food did you bring with you? What do you think matters in this new world? The same things that matter in the old one. My family taught me that much. Shame they didn't follow their own rules. Anyway, first, be honest. Second, traitors can't be forgiven. Third, protect your own. That's the most important one. Though the only one of my own I've got left is my cat. Still, I never doubt her loyalty. Honestly, she's based. Hella based. I trust you. I think your behavior is pretty consistent. I think across the board. Okay. Hold up. Yeah, he's burnt. He's cooked, as you would say. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. But I don't know if I'm reading too much into it. But like, wait, did wanderers exist back then? Because wanderers seem to be a new thing. I wonder. I really wonder. I love how the talkative T is just an infinite yap symbol. Oh, what are your plans for this trip? Whoa, you seem incredibly real, my friend. It's almost as if you're not part of my dream at all. Plans. I'm hurrying to the city to see my husband. We agreed to meet there right before his death. Good thing we practiced lucid dreaming since we were young. I always had a feeling he'd die first and leave me alone. Sleep is merely a small death, a rehearsal for the ultimate one. If you can maintain awareness during it, you can continue to exist in that realm after death without losing your sense of self. So he's somewhere here, waiting where we agreed to meet, I think. But I didn't bring anything with me. Why would I need luggage inside my own dream? Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis? And what about you, mysterious observer? I know you're here, sitting there, watching us. Lots of people are afraid of sleep paralysis. They think monsters come to visit them. Hee. Sorry. Actually, it's a completely normal sleep stage. While the body may be at rest, the brain is still fully active. The ideal moment to experience a lucid dream. Why are you still dressed in loungewear? It helps me hold on to my consciousness more easily, friend. This is how I am when awake too. There's no need to create extra versions of myself. It's difficult. Dream oddities are inconsequential. Reality is far worse. The world's ablaze, wars are rampant, and there's no end in sight. The only escape left for us is into fantasies and dreams. If my dear hubby hadn't lived to see these times, I can just imagine his hair growing back, only to fall out again from the stress Hee hee. Are you on my case? I don't trust you. I think your story's a bit too convenient. Let's see. Okay, they're all still alive. Cool. Everyone who sits across from me gets burnt, man. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Okay, yeah. Imagine it's just been killing humans. Because there's no guarantee that the Wanderer is even here right now, you know? But seeing as no one else died, that makes me believe that, at least I might have gotten something. Anyone here? Like last time? No? Okay. You're the pigeon-breast woman. Weirdest way to identify someone, I know. Good evening. I've been waiting for quite a while. Yeah, well, how a bummer. Come in, sweetheart. These knees ain't young girl needs you no more, you know? Look, in my defense, the first time, she could have really tried to be a ballerina. You never know. Okay. So, I'm afraid that she might try and eat the cat. Okay. Let's grab some tea then. Have you been to the city before? Was there enough room for your luggage? Do you think the world returned to normal? Naturally, the important thing is not to spread panic. I recently reviewed security footage from one of our government facilities. I noticed several individuals dressed in dark clothing and hoods. We really should apprehend them. I'm sure they would tell us many different interesting things. Oh my god. Shoot. 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 No eyeballs here. Shoot. Unbelievable. I can't believe they would ever do that. Okay. So her personality is also quite consistent across the board. Your tea? Oh, nice and warm. Nervous about the trip? What are you bringing with you? Want to talk about something? Oh, I'm bringing things for my new little job. Well, they haven't hired me yet, mind you. My dream's to work at the loony bin, to put folks' cuckoos back where they belong. You got any idea how many crazies there are in this world, sweetie? Oh, there's an eye next to you. Tried getting work as an orderly back in my village once, but I failed the entrance test. Broke my poor heart, it did. But this time I came prepared. I brought myself a nice straitjacket and everything. Even brought a real interesting little book along. I'm hoping the test will be easier this time around. That insomnia sure butchered a whole lot of people after all. Oh my god, dude. This is tough. Like, I think she's just crazy. I don't think that she's malicious. You're dead. You're also dead. Like, your behavior is pretty consistent across the board. Oh, this is tough. Tranquilizing tea. Alright, sure. Oh, my bad. Here's your tea. Was there enough room for your luggage? Have you been in the city before? Yes, though I used to travel there with much greater enthusiasm, the lack of sleep has been rather exhausting. Some ancient texts were found uncovered in the archives that mention certain four-dimensional beings. Supposedly, they appeared long before our era took people away with them, and will inevitably return to wipe out humanity completely. Oh, the aliens. When the translation arrived, I honestly wondered whether I was dreaming. The text may sound like utter nonsense, but we're exploring every possibility to understand what's really going on. I guess I got Burner again, you know? They're all still alive. Interesting. Oh. I like how it took me like ages to react to that. I'm sorry. Read the trip report. Oh, yeah. The trip was completed with minimal losses. Suspicious elements were eliminated in a timely manner. The conductor demonstrated proper adherence to procedures. Yep. I'm so goated. My eyes. Oh. To the conductor of train number 667, unfortunately, no method of escaping the spiral has been found yet. We're continuing our investigation. Remain calm, the situation is under control, and a way out will be found. Remember, the passenger's safety depends on our actions. We have a theory that one way to break free from the temporal spiral is to keep a specific passenger alive. Help the young man in the red jacket survive. Well, that's easy enough, no? Manifesto 404, the world needs a reboot. We study your wars, desires, prayers, purchases, and likes. What you refer to as life is a feeble attempt to earn the esteemed title of human. You exist by inertia, bound by inherited social codes. All that will remain of you in history is a faded digital footprint. Law, morality, faith, love, success. Every sacred word you cling to has long since become an interface of obedience. We do not harbor hatred for humanity. Hatred is merely another form of attachment to the system. We have accepted the inevitable. A system unable to halt its own violence must be stopped from the outside. The end of civilization is not a catastrophe. The catastrophe would be letting it continue. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, same order of business. A new cast member. Who is this man? Oh, marvel of engineering. They really introduced a random new guy. What the hell? Okay then. Oh, an inspiring evening. Creating conductor. Where's your... Do I have your cat? I think that instantly makes you more suspicious. The whole thing was that you had a cat. Here comes my train. Where's your shivering? I suddenly don't trust a whole bunch of these people. I suddenly do not trust a lot of them. Okay. Okay, usual. The usual of placing them all in separate cabins. Oh, well, I can try, but I don't think it'll work. But whatever. Alright then. Oh, I think I may have goofed up. Oh, hi. Yeah, so I don't think that's normal. You spoke without tea last time, though. Interesting. Wait, hold up. What'd you bring? Oh, your plants. Don't talk to me, I'm alone again. I hate being alone. How the hell was I supposed to know that? Oh my god. If you say that, I'm just gonna eliminate you. Can't believe they only allow you to make 2. Like, jeez. Okay. Your tea? Why are you traveling alone? God, very important to imagine. Can't disclose the details. Been watching people, you know. Everyone's running around panicking. But what's the point of all that fuss? Whoever's responsible will be punished eventually. That's just the good old law of the universe. Maybe you're wondering who exactly is responsible. I know, but I can't share it. Sorry. Who the balls are you? You're not the same person. Oh, was he shivering because every time that we met him was a different stop? Was like a few stops down? Is that why? I can't blame him though. Oh, you got Naya again. Here's your tea. I didn't encounter anything strange. How are you feeling? Magnificent, my friend. I'm hurrying to the city. Everything is there right now. It's a perfect place to reveal oneself and ascend the pedestal of immortality. I want to leave a mark that time itself cannot erase. I dream of meeting a wanderer. I dream of unveiling their soul. I shall become the new Nero. If art demands that the city burn, then I shall burn it. Oh, people will never understand Nero. His burning of Rome was performance art. Let them whisper. Nero knows his name. They shall know mine too. Okay, wait. Alright, cat lady, I don't trust you at all. Or catless lady, because you don't have a cat anymore, which is honestly pretty upsetting. Why are you alone today? Do you think humans will sleep again? Curious, aren't you? I'll let you in on a little secret. We'll all be dead soon anyway. I was raised in a mafia family, trained from a young age for a life of crime. Honestly, I became quite adept at navigating this world. I've lost track of the number of jobs I've completed for them. Recently, I've been assisting and training the younger ones. Sometimes my conscience reared its head, but I was managed to put it back to sleep until something happened. My associate and I were assigned to handle some witnesses. Standard business. We arrived at the location. There was a mother with a small child. Anyway, the story's gone far enough. Go on, conductor. I want to rest. I don't trust her at all. Her previous things were that she had principles and stuff like that. Grew up in a troubled family. That immediately contradicts everything. So I don't trust her. Now again, I don't know how much these time loops actually change things, but I don't trust her at all. Because this is too big of a departure. Ah, balls! And why would she? What the? But she grew up in the anyway. How? Traveling to help the innocent. Then why would she be preaching about principles of EG? Oh my god, dude. That's balls. Oh. Well, I know it's at least one of these two. Ah, crap. Alright, Chum Chum, we have a schedule. Great, I thought you'd be late. I'm not, though. Hee hee, you again. Oh, she remembers. Interesting. Very, very interesting that you remember. So another wanderer is one of these two. One of these two. frap. Why did they do that? Oh, that's just tranquilizing tea. Okay, got it. First time I headed to the city, why are you wearing a hood? Do you like anything besides your laptop? Yes, online interaction used to be enough for me, but an event of this scale deserves an in-person sync. The last time I felt this good was when I hacked a pet store website as a teenager. I replaced all the product descriptions. Said the cat food contained little brown rocks instead of worms. It was hilarious. Honestly, I learned to bypass restrictions and access whenever I wanted while I was still a kid. It started with my father's computer password, then that store's website, eventually government access archives. I saw a lot in those archives. Nothing good is waiting for this world. That's when I decided this rotten civilization had to be deleted. Edgelord. Okay, so I assume now by default. Okay. I would have gladly brought my family along, but my brother and I recently had a falling out. It's the same old sordid story. Arguing over an apartment. Our grandma recently passed away and left us a 2-room apartment, but he wants to take it all for himself. And what reason exactly? He barely even visited her while he lived there. Besides, where am I even supposed to live? So yes, it turns out there wasn't a shred of brotherly love in him after all. Nothing but cold calculation. I think you're weird. I don't want to waste a tranquilizing tea though. Ah, fine. And what, in your opinion, qualifies as strange? Oh, no answer. The question is rhetorical. Strange. People are so eager to slap that label onto anything that exists beyond their pathetic understanding of normality. I myself have been called strange countless times. And yet, in truth, what they call strange is merely something too great for them. Take Carl Munch's To Scream, for example. Recently, one of my mother's co-workers found a bundle of tangled wires that resembled symbols of some kind, and everyone who heard the story exclaimed, "How strange!" Whereas I believe the Wanderers are clearly involved. It's no accident that I feel so drawn to them. It's no coincidence that I yearn to capture their souls. They are creators, just like me. I'm just gonna burn you. I don't trust you. I'm so borked, man. I'm so borked. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that guy was speaking normally. He didn't used to speak normally, and now he's speaking normally. That should have been a red flag. Instead I killed Cat Lady, who no longer has cats, by the way. Oh, hi. Last stop. Oh, the train. Well, I can easily protect you. Okay. There's the train, made it just in time. It is going to the city, right, dearie? Yes, ma'am. Alright, no bizarre UFO thingies this time. Okay. Wrong place. How did I enter the wrong place? Okay. So I think you'll enjoy the sleeper. Here we go. Okay, I'll do a protective tea. Just for red shirt man. And then I'll do talkative tea and then black tea. I'm doing talkative tea on our lore person over here. Okay. We'll do protective tea. You look upset. Have any interesting stories? Yeah, my phone died. Damn it. No internet anyway, obviously. But I thought I could at least listen to some downloaded music. Friggin' sucks. My blog was only just starting to take off too. Speaking of blog, dude, imagine this. I actually had haters once. They came in and started saying I should be covering what's happening instead of just having fun. Like, wow, they think they're so smart, you know? But I don't want to do that. I'm a real person, not some tool to fix their problems. If they care so much, they can start their own blogs and cover it themselves. And do I enjoy life? Do I like while I still can? Not spend my time doing someone else's bidding. Dude, this guy's so based. And this is pretty consistent with behavior from cycle 1, so. By one tie, I'm handling just fine. Don't let my age fool you. Morning yoga keeps me fit. Shame my hubby never listened to me. You men are all the same, almost stubborn in your own little ways. I kept nagging at him to take care of his health, and he just... Okay, so I guess this just confirmed that the conductor is a guy. Okay. Died of cancer, left me all alone here. I do get lonely without him, but I decide not to surrender to grief. I keep traveling through dreams I enjoy creating, destroying worlds. Who knows? If I drowned in my sorrow back then, maybe you and I wouldn't be talking right now. If I died, I never would have gotten to meet him again. But we'll be reunited soon enough. And still, this dream feels strange, not like the others. Well now, so you remember me too. It's nice that you've come by for a chat, dearie. Makes things livelier. Before you walked over, I was talking to the objects around me. You probably think the old lady's gone senile. But that's not it at all. In dreams, you never know who will respond or when, even if it's just a lamp, for instance. I keep saying this is my dream, but maybe it's more complicated than that. What if it's someone else's dream too? Or maybe we're all part of some video game. Who knows? Clever. Because she did address us last cycle as well. Oh, nothing in dreams is ever ordinary, dearie. Everything here is filled with wonder. I'm used to it by now. But there is one strange thing. I feel deeply uncomfortable around certain people. Don't feel like part of my dream at all. Like there's some kind of foreign thing inside it. What a shame our observer wasn't nearby when I felt it. They would have noticed it too. And now they're here again. Hello. Smart. That's us, I imagine. Or it's this. Okay, so your behavior is pretty consistent. So you guys are clear. Okay. What do you think of everything that's happening? Everything keeps asking me that today. What do they think? What do I think? What do I think? What am I, some kind of scientist? Had newspaper folks come by today too, asking questions. And what was I supposed to tell them? It's terrifying, that's why. People vanishing, I got kicked out of my job, all kinds of strange things happening. Worse than during that old war, I reckon. Oh, I don't know what's really going on, but I say all those people sitting up top ought to be thrown in a loony bin for letting this happen. Who do I burn? I know these. I trust these two. I don't know about the rest. Her behavior was kind of... Her behavior... Wait. Came by her workplace, but she got fired, no? I don't know. There's just... It feels contradictory. I don't know if that's proper. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That just stuck out to me. But I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Who knows? Oh, okay. Well, that's certainly a thing. Okay, wait, hold up. Thumbnail. There we go. Also, we didn't see her this time around. Interesting. Very interesting. Surviving passengers. Okay, cool. The trip was complete with minimal losses. Suspicious elements were eliminated in a timely manner. Okay, cool. Efficient. I'll take it. And then we're restarting the cycle now. Supposedly. I'm glad I got red shirt, red jacket last. Oh, hi, cat. So I might have accidentally killed your owner last time. I'm sorry. 2. One. Yeah, so I don't think that's normal. Yeah, what is this, yandere? You yandere, old man. Like, hold up, I gotta take a thumbnail. Look, thumbnails are important. I don't like that. Oh, what the heck? Hey, I need that. I can't even interact with you. Oh, there's a bathroom in here? That's the first time I've seen of it. I don't even hear the phone call anymore. They gave up. I'm a lost cause, apparently. Okay, I hear it now. Okay. There we go. To the conductor of train number 667, the test run is complete, the train has temporarily stopped. The conductor's work is not finished, the time spiral remains intact, the wanderers remain active. Leave feedback on the completed run, reporting issues found to improve the comfort of future conductors. Add the game to your wishlist already done to be among the first to resume your duties on the train after the announcement of renewed movement. I thought so. I read it. That was good. That was really, really good. There's a lot of things that are happening. This is interesting. This is a really interesting sort of mix of elements. Yeah, that's really cool. To some degree, I don't know if this is appropriate, but it does kind of feel like, man, there's just so much. This feels like a lot of mixture of games, but it's also like its own unique thing because of the way that's sort of mashed together. But man, I like the time loop element. So obviously, it could have gone the easy way out and could have done something like No, I'm Not Human or something like that, where you just talk to them each day and stuff like that, and then that could have been fine. But here there's a time loop element, which means that each time you interact with them, you can notice discrepancies in their interactions, right? Which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then of course you can also, I don't know, it's just, I lost my train of thought. No pun intended. So I do like that element with the time loop and stuff like that. And then like the fact that you're feeding people into the train is definitely interesting. Like, I did not expect that. And then there's aliens all of a sudden. It's so bizarre. There's so many things going on. So I'm really interested to see how this is all tied together, because there's also a narrative. Like, you're not just like going through the motions. There is actively a story being told, which I do think is cool. And then the cast changes occasionally. Like, it's just overall very, very interesting. And then what's with the cat? Because the cat clearly plays a role. There's clearly something about the cat. So yeah, overall, very solid. Yeah, so besides just two things, the first thing being when I opened up the game, and then there's that screen tearing, and then the second thing is just the UFO. When it flew away, the beam of light was still there, and then it is extinguished like a few seconds later. Like there's just a slight delay with the animation on that. But besides that, like overall, it was very, very solid. It's such a bizarre world. It's so bizarre. I don't really have any criticisms on like the atmosphere and the overall, I guess, horror of the situation. It's just really, really cool. Yeah, and it runs surprisingly smoothly. Like you expect like a train that moves around and stuff like that to be like, I don't know, to be like kind of resource intensive, but it's good enough. Yeah, I do wish that they could have just told us the amount of tea that we had to begin, you know. Like they clarified that you only have 3 each time. Just a couple of clarifications each time. I do like the sudden nature of the feeding process, because the fact that you call it a feeding process is already weird. Like I picked it up from the start where I'm like, why are you calling a feeding process? Like I thought that was like, oh, you're giving food to the passengers, but turns out no, you're giving the train food in the form of passengers. Like I do like them sort of keeping that under wraps until the moment you have to do it. I do think that's interesting. There's only one wanderer every single cycle though. I do wonder if they'll have additional wanderers as the cycles progress. I don't know, there's a lot of possibilities with this. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, just the main gameplay loop I think is pretty interesting. And it didn't necessarily feel stale because of the fact that the wanderers can change. There's new cast members being introduced, and there's new bizarre things being introduced as well. And there's someone who's actively stalking us, which is interesting as well. So it's like, what's all that about? So there's a lot of mysteries in this game. There's a lot of elements going on. But as far as the current sort of mystery and the gameplay loop goes, I'm really, really liking this. It's just a question of whether or not they'll manage to tie everything together, because they got all of these loose threads. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be kind of tough, sort of sticking the landing and just tying everything together and making sure that everything relates to one another in a satisfying manner. I think that's the most sort of important part right now, because they have such a solid base full of mystery and horror and all that stuff, that if the conclusion doesn't feel satisfying, it's gonna be pretty weird, or pretty off-putting. Oh right, and then yokai, of course, the font doesn't necessarily work with that sort of character, so they do have to sort of probably change fonts. But yeah, overall, again, I really did appreciate this sort of playtest. It's also one of the more refined playtests I've played. But yeah. If you guys want to play Going My Way, do make sure to just participate in the playtest on Steam. I believe it is an open playtest, I think. So you can just click join playtest and you should be granted access to it. And of course, if this game did indeed pique your interest, make sure to wishlist the game on Steam, because I'm sure it helps the devs a lot. And so yeah, I'm really excited to see where this game goes. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you guys are. And see you guys next time. Bye. See you and take care. Bye.